He's like the only one. Like everything else is like 1 minute long. So we're gonna see about this drama with Harry Potter stuff real quick. Because yeah, somebody came in earlier and asked if I'd seen like the list. So let me see if I pull this up real quick. Hold on a second. It's obviously trending on the Twitters, right? So we pull this up here real quick. So shocking me that people think that the way to protest Hogwarts Legacy is to bully and harass those who are playing slash streaming it. Yeah, it's no one likes this. Zero fucking people. How come so many people have the game already? It's because you could get it early on Steam. I guess it released today. Like everybody's playing it already. I saw like a whole bunch of people on the sideboard playing it. I know XQC was playing it. Stuff like that. So yeah. Like here's the thing, people who buy Hogwarts Legacy just to own or annoy trans people, especially those weird nerds who buy it multiple times because they think they're making a political statement against trans people, are unironically some of the dumbest people on the planet. There's like maybe three people, right? I think most of the people that that are out here like, oh, I'm gonna buy Hogwarts Legacy, they were probably gonna buy Hogwarts Legacy anyways. It does feel like fake drama, but I mean, the thing is people wanted to boycott this. If even three people that bought it to annoy trans people, I mean, yeah, there's probably like three people. Like I said, a lot of people were going to buy it anyways. The problem really stemmed from like a couple of weeks ago when, from what I could glean while I was reading about this, while I was pooping earlier, because that's about the only time I really read Twitter is when I'm in the bathroom pooping. Is that like 2 weeks ago, right? I think somebody on 4chan started a thing. A lot of stuff starts from there, right? Where they're like, "Oh, let's make everybody think that they need to boycott this because of if you buy this game." And we talked a little bit about it earlier. If you buy this game, you are directly giving money to J.K. Rowling. So if you buy this game, you are a transphobe because if you buy the game, you're fine with giving your money to J.K. Rowling. And if you give your money to J.K. Rowling, then you hate trans people, which, like I said before, is the dumbest thing in fucking existence. It's like if I go to Chick-fil-A because I want a chicken sandwich, I hate gay people, apparently. That was the thing back in the day, right? Like you cannot buy anything. Like by that logic, you can't buy anything in the world because someone somewhere in a company, by the way, I'd like to point out that Alex Jones is also trending on the sideboard, although it's not Alex Jones was right like it normally is. I'm trying to find here like where the cuz it's all by whatever. I mean, it did hit 1 million concurrent viewers. There was a thing here from XQC, but like there's a website now where you can, this one right here. This is the problem. This this right here is the problem because there is now a website to track whether or not a streamer has streamed this fucking game. I just feel like just because the Harry Potter raid is a piece of shit doesn't mean the game is, to be honest. And I feel like in the end, if you shouldn't be harassed by enjoying what you're playing, it all comes down to if you don't like it, don't watch it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like if you want to buy the game because you want to play the wizard game, just buy and play the wizard game. It doesn't mean that you hate trans people. It doesn't mean that you hate gay people. You just want to play the wizard game. These people are just making a mistake. It just pisses people off and does nothing for their cause. It does. This right here, and the thing is, right, is like you'll see people in the comments right here that are like, oh, um, this is just so people can determine whether or not they want to support that streamer. If you didn't know whether the streamer that you support, that you watch on the regular, streamed the Harry Potter game, You are not somebody who watches and supports that streamer. If you didn't know that XQC streamed the Harry Potter game, you're not an XQC fan. And realistically, if you have to go to a website to determine whether or not somebody played a wizard game in the past before you're like, oh man, oh my God, dude, I'm on the fence. I really enjoy this person's content. I've been having a really good time here watching their stuff. A lot of their takes are pretty good. I agree with a lot of it. They play a lot of the games that I like, but there was one time, there was one time that they played Harry Potter on stream. Now, this means that they may have bought that game. They may have bought that game and vicariously gave money to J.K. Rowling, who in the past has had said some stuff that makes her a TERF. That's a trans exclusionary radical feminist, for those of you who are unfamiliar with the term TERF. Now, I can't in good conscience follow this streamer because what if somebody who I follow on Twitter, who is a mutual, tracks it down that I am following this streamer who one time played that wizard game on stream? I would be canceled. So, as much as I like this person, as much as I like their content, the moment that they played that wizard game, they were just dead to me. This is absolute bullshit. Yeah, absolutely stupid. This is fucking dumb. The only thing that this does is allows people to form hate mobs. That's what it is. This is a hate mob list. Who do you want to go fuck with? Oh, I see that this small, medium-sized streamer played the Harry Potter game. Cancel them. That is literally all that this is. Yeah. Yeah, most people are against harassing people for their own personal choices. Most people are against harassing people in general unless they specifically harass that person. Yeah, most reasonable human beings just want to be left alone to do whatever it is that they want to do. And I'm perfectly fine with that. If somebody wants to say some stuff, who cares? As long as they're not like directly, they're not putting any laws like J.K. Rowling's not putting any laws in that are like, oh, all of these trans people need to be keel hauled. Just kill them all. You can just mute her. The thing that I think a lot of people got really mad with J.K. Rowling about is that J.K. Rowling was a feminist, right? And when the feminist movement came around, everyone's like, "Yo, that's my girl." And the problem is that all of these like fringe groups, and I'm not even talking just left and just right. This is the whole spectrum of anything on these like edges right here, like on the edges, right and left. The moment that you step out of line with whatever further encroaching left and right extremism is out there, you are now the other. And it is what it is, man. Yeah. I mean, transgender people are pretty all about the don't harass me for my choices. Yeah, I completely agree. I don't think anybody should harass anybody for fucking anything. Just leave other people alone, dude. Yeah, literally just let other people live their life. Who fucking cares, dude? Yeah, who cares what other people want to do in their bedroom? I don't. Yeah, you leave me alone, I'll leave you alone. That's how it's always been for me. I don't think anybody should harass anybody for anything. If you don't want to watch a streamer because of the game they play, then don't watch it. But this is the problem, is that these people don't actively just go, I don't want to watch this person. They go, this person is wrong and they have to agree with me, or else I will make them agree with me, because they have to understand just how wrong they are. They don't agree with me, so I don't want them to not agree with me, so I have to show them the errors of their ways. And so when I was like looking around on here, let me see if where's the XQC thing? Dexteros, is it Dexteros? XQC. XQC. Where's this thing? Yeah. Here we go.
People are gonna
That ought to give
the way I see it, okay? People are gonna
That ought to give Professor Fig some
people are
breathing
gonna hate
room.
me for this taken, okay? It's might as well take it. People fund, okay, all sorts and types of evil with their daily purchases across the board in even way worse ways than you could even imagine, okay? And then you're trying to make everybody feel bad for fucking purchasing a video game. Bro, you need to fucking suck my balls, bitch. Fucking libtard Andes. What the fuck is this shit?
Greetings.
The way I see it,
Oh, but yeah, that's what I'm saying, dude. Yeah, suck my balls, dude. Yeah, just making people feel bad about buying a fucking video game, dude. You are literally funding child slave labor by the things that you fucking buy on a daily basis. But oh man, we don't want to talk about that. Oh no, that's outside of our scope of things. Also, we're probably not allowed to talk about that because, well, you know who will shut us down. You know what I mean? I know it, you know it, everybody knows it. But like, that's the thing, dude, is it's just like, yeah, I agree with Tristan to a point where a lot of this is like manufactured publicity, but I also feel like it is first world problems on a first world website with people who literally don't have anything better to do with their time than being like terminally online and finding shit to get pissed
Evandriel
off
says
about.
take these chocolate salty balls and put them in your mouth.
Yeah, 100%. But like, yeah, that's the thing is it's like, dude, XQC also got banned from Overwatch League for calling a gay league mate a F word repeatedly, so maybe he's not the moral compass to hang your hat on. Okay, Jacqueline, how about it's who cares? Still a good take. Yeah, how about you don't harass gamers for playing a fucking game, Jacqueline? Who cares what XQC called somebody in Overwatch? Yeah, I don't remember fucking asking. Yeah, if you think that your moral compass is good for, going, "Oh, well, I'm going to harass this person to fucking tears because of a game that they bought," Jacqueline, you can go fuck yourself pretty much. But let's go watch this guy's video now that you got the background on it. Again, I don't know who this dude is, but this dude
Hogwarts Legacy has gotten to
can
be
break it down
incredibly
for us.
toxic. It feels like some people want it to be the best-selling game ever. Some people want to boycott it. Some people want the studio itself to crash and burn. But what I find interesting is that some people are kind of concocting completely random conspiracy theories.
Okay.
Claiming that
Yo, hey, if Homeboy's talking conspiracy theories, I'm here for it.
reviewers were paid to like it. And I kind of want to look at this because it's such a weird story they've drummed up. What's up, gamers? Dreamcast Guy here. Hi, hope you're having a great day. Please like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. Now, let me start things off in saying, I don't
This
care
guy's
if you buy
green
the
screen's
game.
way
I don't
better than
care
mine.
If you never buy the game, I don't care if you freaking maybe accidentally download it. Look, my thing is the game actually great? According to the Metacritic scores and according to a lot of the gameplay
From what I've
that's been getting
seen,
out there, it seems like the game
it looks
is
pretty all right.
surprisingly decent. This is a first-time studio. It is their first major project, and the amount of polish to it
Oh
is
no, I mean, yeah, he
understandably
is
impressive.
actually at
But
Umbrella
late
Corp.
last night,
That's a good transition.
I randomly saw this tweet that was talking about the fact that apparently people are claiming that IGN was paid off for their positive review of Hogwarts Legacy. Apparently, 0 reputable game outlets have reviewed the game. Now, I don't like those tweets in general because many of my friends have reviewed Hogwarts Legacy.
I'd also like to point out that Michael Legacy Killa HD gave Elon Musk $8.
And they are incredibly honest individuals. People like ACG Carrick, he loved the game. He gave it a high rating, and honestly, I feel like he's one of the best in the business. I review a lot of games, and I feel like trying to prove your trustworthiness is part of the business of being a good game reviewer. So actually trying to disparage everybody, it's a weird circumstance, but you can see here's some specific screenshots about it. I got an extra tiny tidbit. They stacked the deck. So this is Commander Stephanie Sterling. She's talking about the fact that she spoke with developers of Hogwarts Legacy, apparently, and she said that it was supposed to just be a mediocre RPG with some customizations. I'm told they added some token characters to try and pivot the conversation away from J.K. Rowling. Obviously, the person that's kind of stirred up all the...
Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, this guy's demeanor is pretty chill. This guy's pretty cool. He's not like too out there. He's not too, he's just, I like when YouTubers just like news YouTubers like this just give the facts. They're like, hey, look, this is what it is. Here's the stuff. Okay, so an old acquaintance did some work on the Hogwarts game. Didn't have much juicy to say other than that the game is mediocre and its RPG customization elements are vastly oversold. Okay, first off, if you work on the game in any any large capacity, unless the well is already tainted, do you work on a game and then just go, it's mediocre? Yeah, it's whatever. The customization elements, they're very oversold. Yeah. Yeah, it is what it is. And I'm also told they added a token trans NPC to pivot the conversation away from J.K. Rowling. They're barely in it. Okay, so here's the first thing, though. They added it. They added a trans NPC to the game. Isn't representation what you want? Oh, it's not a main character? Oh, I'm sorry. This is the problem with representation. If you add the representation in, then people will claim that it was only added in as a token to appease people and stir the conversation away from whatever racism, transphobia, whatever it is. It is never enough for the social terminally online idiots out there. Got a little bit extra. They stacked the deck with who they sent review codes to. Hence why almost no reputable outlets got a code. And I was told they worked with IGN heavily to find their one writer who would touch it and be kind to it. You know what? Here's the thing. To be completely honest, I completely understand. Hold on. What are we looking at here? Oh, yeah. Yeah, you can't do that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it is. And it's always a white middle-aged girl on Twitter. Anyways, I could actually see a lot of game review outlets not wanting to touch this. Because think about it this way, right? It's already been requested to be boycott. You already know the moment that you touch this, it is toxic. You either have to negatively actually, this is a no-win scenario, right? If you give it a negative review, The people who are on the right are going to be like, well, you only gave the game a negative review because you caved to the pressure and the narrative that J.K. Rowling is evil. If you give it a positive review, you are a paid shill circa this, right? Also, what would you consider a reputable outlet? Kotaku? Fucking get out of here, dude.
Controversy with this game is J.K. Rowling herself. She has had some just ridiculous stuff about trans people, and now it feels like a lot of people are still trying to, really tear into this game.
Right.
They stacked the deck with who they sent review codes to, hence why almost no reputable outlet got a code. I was told they worked with IGN heavily to find their one writer who would touch it and be kind to it. Now, this definitely feels a bit like a conspiracy theory just because right at the start it's claiming that IGN was laser focused on people loving this game before it even came out. That feels like a very specific accusation. But
Yeah.
some of this stuff really is just getting outlandish. To be clear, it's so clear that a part of Hogwarts Legacy marketing strategy was to pay off a bunch of mid-tier accounts on Twitter and TikTok and some streamers to sing its praises. The IGN review is sus as hell too.
Or, hear me out. Jezbutt91? Maybe this is really a crazy take, but maybe they liked the game. Yeah, maybe they liked the game. That's crazy. That's wacko. Yeah, Jezbutt. As a trans woman, I believe everyone should be free to enjoy Hogwarts Legacy. I pre-ordered it and plan on enjoying it myself. Everyone has been waiting for a game like this. We need to separate JK from the game developers who have worked endlessly on bringing us a masterpiece. Based Kylie. That's the correct take. You separate the art from the artist. J.K. Rowling, yeah, okay, maybe she gets residual money from making it and it being her IP. But you want to screw the developers, you want to screw all of this other stuff up because you are big mad that J.K. Rowling exists and will not apologize to you. That's really what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. It's because JK will not apologize for the things that she said. Now, sure, I don't know, like I never really did a ton of research on what she said. I really don't care personally. It is what it is. It doesn't impact me. It might impact other people. That sucks. It is what it is. But like at a certain point, this has been going on for so fucking long. It's like at a certain point, you have to just get over it. Like you have to just get over it. You can't boycott everything Harry Potter forever. You can't force all the actors to come out and condone and distance themselves from her and basically force them to come out and say that she's the worst thing that's ever happened when she literally built half of their careers. Because I'm sure that behind closed doors, they're like, hey, yeah, whatever, man, I'm rich, you know. But it's like, here's the thing, though, right? And this happens with everything anymore. If somebody likes something that you don't like, oh, well, they were just paid off. I'm sure that there were some people out there that liked the female Ghostbusters. That movie was garbage. That movie was a hot, steaming pile of poop. It was terrible. It was horrible. Most people hated it. But that doesn't mean that somebody didn't like it. That doesn't mean that they were paid to like it. Somebody just has bad taste. Yeah, it is what it is, dude. It is what it is. It doesn't mean that they're paid off. You know, and like I said, yeah, so what? They sent it to IGN, and the one person who touched it was like, yeah, I don't mind this. But yeah, Kylie has the correct take here. You separate the art from the artist. I hate these people that, like, when some sort of controversy comes out, they're like, oh, we have to remove everything that this person has ever made forever. Well, guess what? Most people in Hollywood have some shit in their closets. Yeah.
This is a very strange, specific thing that keeps getting repeated again and again and again. This is the actual IGN review itself right here. This gentleman, Travis Northup, Thai guy Travis, is apparently the gentleman who beat the game, who wrote the script, who, kind of formed the review itself. And separately, a gentleman named Miles Van Dusen is the person who edited it. Now, in my experience, I have actually talked to IGN reviewers in the past. It feels like they have a very specific methodology, a idea.
Wait, so is this just Harry Potter Dark Souls? Because if so, I can see that being pretty good.
To their madness. Typically what they do is there is an entire team that's usually reviewing a game. There's a person that's recording footage, there's a person that's
Harry Potter
stuff up,
Skyrim,
there's
got
the
it.
walk-through
Yeah, that
team
sounds
that's
fine.
of course trying to make guides before the game even comes out, and then there is the reviewers themselves. If you wanted to try and claim that IGN skews overly positive, I would agree. I think in a lot of circumstances, IGN does give very high review scores to their games, especially if it's a big popular game. They've given 9 out of 10s to most Call of Duties. I think they gave a 9 out of 10 to Battlefield 2042, which is easily one of the most broken games of all time. But
Well,
what's
just because it's
interesting is
broken
it does
doesn't
feel
mean it's
like
not fun.
A lot of the anger is about their disclosures. IGN has admitted that they don't really like J.K. Rowling, but they've decided to review the game anyways. I feel like, in a way, their attempt to try and stifle controversy has, in fact, created more
Well,
controversy.
yeah, you just ignore
A lot
it.
of people have actually even started to go through the IGN review bit by bit and edit together all the negative talk. Like here, let me put my headphones. I want you guys to hear this. Apparently,
Okay.
there is the entirety of the review is 10 minutes long. An entire minute of it is just complaining about how bad, how broken, how glitchy the game itself actually is.
Legacy's plot has more holes than a fishnet stocking. You'll roll your eyes while 100 years worth of dead characters lecture you from paintings about the important history and how you have to save the world or whatever.
Very
Frame rate
negative.
inconsistency, weird lighting issues, aggressive pop-in while moving around quickly, and more. There's even this weird thing where every door in Hogwarts has a brief loading screen. You'll see the same
That is very
familiar
weird.
faces a lot, but the enemies Legacy throws at you can wear thin pretty quick. The gear that you'll find doesn't really allow you to create full-on builds per se. It's certainly weighed down by technical issues, an unexciting but inoffensive main story, and slim enemy variety.
Damn, he fucking hates this shit. What the fuck?
The old donkey meme. When I hear that, it definitely does not sound like a 9 out of 10 game. I guess the weirdness to me is trying to stir up this conspiracy theory. And technically that's what this is that the definition of a
Okay.
conspiracy is
The thing is, though, is they took, what, 48 seconds out of a 10-minute video? Yeah, it's like, bro, huh? Yeah, he could be like, oh, well, it's plagued by this, but here's all of the 9 minutes of positive stuff that's going to get this game a 9 out of 10.
5 people working together to do something in secret. I mean, people claiming, like, this stuff, in my opinion, is not a fair reading of it.
Yeah.
I don't care if you buy the game. Once again, I'm probably not buying Hogwarts Legacy, but this feels like very focused attacks against the reviewer, who I do feel like is just trying to cover a game that has such a negative spotlight on it. I feel like that guy's job, you may not like game reviewers, you may kind of laugh at the idea of reviewing games as his job, but the guy definitely did try his best. Now, stuff
Yeah.
like this is definitely not what he said. I watched the video. The game
Yeah,
barely works.
I'm not a
That's
Harry
what he
Potter
said. He
fan
said it has
either,
technical
so-
problems. Inventory can only hold 4 items. That is very stupid.
He
There are 2
front-loaded all the
enemies.
negativity.
Even
Yeah,
in that
it
video
is.
itself, there's definitely more than 2 enemies. There's not only a bunch of bosses and stuff. There's different types of goblins and ogres, and of course fighting other students. Like
Yeah.
stuff like this. I feel like it hurts your argument if you're going to attack a game on unfair grounds.
True.
If you want to say boycott it, go for that. If you want to say the game itself seems unfinished, unpolished, broken on PC, people will absolutely say that's fine. But this, I love Harry Potter, so the game gets a 9 out of 10. Like,
I mean, to
it's
be fair,
just
that's a
silly to
big
me
part of it, right?
that
Like, no, that's a big part of it as a game reviewer. You can look at like the negative parts and be like, oh yeah, okay. First off, they didn't insert a part about how the author is a bigot. Plus, that has literally nothing to do with the actual game. Yeah, sure, the story can be, like, can drag on for a while or whatever. That's a perfectly acceptable, complaint. The inventory is a little bit small, doesn't allow you to do proper builds. But here's 9 whole ass minutes of the things that I really, really liked. And also, yeah, it's like Fate Grand Order. The gameplay is not that great. The story does drone on for a little while. The gotcha's really bad, but I love me some Fate Grand Order girls, bro. Like, all them waifus are hot as hell and the dojins are fire, so the game gets a 9 out of 10 for me. Yeah, that's just the way it is, dude. Yeah, the 9 out of 10 is immersion. Even given all its fault, it makes you feel like you're at Hogwarts. To me, that's a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I mean, if you're a Harry Potter fan, then you're going to have a biased review of the game in the first place, which, I mean, let's be real. I feel like a lot of game reviewers are big Harry Potter fans because, well, they also take Facebook quizzes. So, just being Harry Potter alone and wanting this game for so long is probably an easy yeah.
there does seem to be this incredibly dedicated hate group specifically
Well, yeah, because
about
these people are fucking
this Harry
terminally
Potter
online
game.
and they hate
I don't
J.K.
particularly
Rowling.
like Harry Potter, but honestly, the super laser focused obsession with trying to tear down Hogwarts Legacy to me is almost more bizarre. There is even
little
some
bit,
stuff
yeah.
that to me is particularly
this is
outlandish and
messed up.
definitely incredibly toxic. Like, now people are making websites where if a Twitch streamer has ever played the game, you can now maybe boycott them. You can blacklist them. There's even stuff like this. This is Girlfriend Reviews.
Yeah, they
She
do
is a
want
mega
to be
massive
angry.
YouTuber. Her and her boyfriend do very progressive freaking reviews. They check out stuff. They're incredibly based. They do incredibly funny freaking topics all throughout the gaming industry. And they're actually being attacked by their audience for even playing the game. Now, here's a little clip of their stream where they're basically getting broken down into tears at the very start of playing it. This is clearly still the introduction of the game itself, and the entire chat is calling them horrible freaking names.
Ban 'em.
It's ridiculous.
Toxic
Yeah.
and repeating yourself and
enough.
just sitting here seething, being mad that we're
Okay.
doing our job,
No, it's not. It's subs. I'm serious. It's a sub. I see you. I hear you. I love it. Thank you for your longtime support. I will personally ban you if you don't give it a rest.
Yeah, we're taking your
Okay.
opinions into consideration.
you.
We might not even make a YouTube video on this if that's, whatever. But,
Don't
you
cater
don't need
to
to sit
them,
here and
dude.
make us feel bad. Like,
And after they actually talked about this, a couple of minutes later, Girlfriend Reviews did actually break down and cry from having thousands and thousands and thousands of people call her a piece of crap. If you want to hate this game, absolutely feel free to do it. If you want to boycott it,
Yeah.
absolutely feel free to do it. If you want to buy
don't
5 copies of it
fucking
and give it
shit
to
on
all
other
your friends
people.
for your birthday, fine, do that. I guess my point at the end of all of this is buy responsibly, but hate responsibly.
Yeah.
If you're going to be mean to people, if you're going to be toxic, if you're going to attack developers, attack content creators, if you're going to try and tear down writers because they're talking about a topic that for you is taboo, that to me just feels cringe.
True. It
But
is.
you
It's
know what?
super cringe.
The internet, it's a free place. Do whatever you want to do.
It is
But
what it
this
is.
Stuff, I don't know. I even had a bunch of people coming at me for simply talking about the topic. I just straight up said that I was shocked by how good the game looked, how high
Yeah.
the review scores were. Even in my video, where I'm just saying that it seems good because
They
the
bully
scores,
people
the
for
review, the
supporting a
Metacritic
bully,
is
yeah.
so high. I actually have a comment section full of people that are mad at me for even mentioning the controversy.
Yeah, ban them.
Everybody calm down. If you love this game, good for you. If you hate this game, good for you. But chill out.
I like this guy.
Game, touch some grass. Maybe hit the
Fucking
gym.
touch some grass.
Thank you so much for watching this
touch
video,
some
gamers.
grass
if you enjoyed
and
it,
hit the
please give
gym.
it a big old thumbs
Based
up. Share with your friends
Dreamcast
and
guy.
subscribe if you haven't already. And please,
Yeah, well,
keep
I'll link
dreaming.
this. I'll link this to you guys here real
What
quick.
what a weird circumstance. This
For
whole,
real.
I'll be honest, this has got to be one of the weirdest controversies I've seen in years.
Yeah.
Most of the time when a game is getting completely laser focused, hated, it seems more worthy than this.
Yeah, this is absolutely not worthy. Yeah, here we'll give this guy a thumbs up. I'll link this over here in chat. I mean, I've pretty much talked about everything that I was going to talk about, dude. Like, man, yeah, this guy's real good. I like his demeanor. He's a very level-headed dude, which I mean, you don't really see a whole lot of, right? Which is nice, but dude, yeah, like imagine going and making a streamer fucking cry because they want to play a fucking video game, dude. All the haters are thirsty for something to hate on. Yeah, exactly, man. Like that's the thing is like when you're so terminally online that you will here's one of the things, here's one of my theories, right? That I've always thought is that like these people were brought up on Harry Potter. These are the people that they know what they have a sorting hat at home. When they grew up, they were like, oh, Harry Potter's just like me. You know, J.K. Rowling's a feminist. Oh man, she's got to like all the things that I do. And then when the bus of reality came through and they realized that J.K. Rowling didn't agree with them and that she wasn't going to back down because guess what? J.K. Rowling has fuck you money. J.K. Rowling probably very much like Kanye West, where she can say whatever she wants. You can try all you want to cancel J.K. Rowling. It's not, it doesn't matter. J.K. Rowling has fuck you money. She could stop right now doing anything and everything, and she would still never be out of money ever. They suckled at the teat of J.K. Rowling as children, and now when someone talks shit about their mother, no, that's not the thing, though, is they hate their mom now. Yeah, no, all these people hate J.K. Rowling because she said some stuff. Yeah, she's been hardened by years of being attacked over various feminist stuff, too. Yeah, it's just another Tuesday. Yeah, and the thing is when she didn't bend the knee, they went even harder on her. Like they went even harder for her, right? Like that's the big thing is like they come at you and they want you to bend the knee, they want you to apologize, and then when you don't bend the knee, they laser focus on everything that you do forever and everything that you've ever done. It's insane. I never understood the boycotting either. She's already a billionaire. Yeah, she doesn't care. You're literally just hurting everybody else attached to it. And you think that by hurting everybody else attached to it, that's going to matter to J.K. Rowling. Who fucking cares, dude? Her kids and grandkids are probably set for life. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, her family line will be taken care of. Yeah, she doesn't care. Oh, you didn't like my game? That sucks. Yeah, that sucks. You're just hurting the developers and all that stuff and all those guys. J.K. Rowling is just, it doesn't even matter. You know, who cares? Yeah, and people are realizing this, but like the thing is they're so mad that they like continuously get focused on it more and more and more and more and more, and they never let this go. It's like if you like Harry Potter, go like Harry Potter. Who cares? I mean, the gameplay looks kind of cool. Yeah, I mean, if you even remotely like wizarding and Harry Potter and you want to go play the game, go do it. I think that the people who are harassing people for liking the game, playing the game, are literal subhumans. If you think that that is okay, then you should never make decisions again because that is not okay. Yeah. Now, if somebody comes out and's like, ha ha ha, I bought 700 copies of this to own the libs. I'm going to play this every single day because I know that it gets a rise out of people. Well, yeah, those people are assholes too. Fuck them. Yeah, those people are dumb and they're just doing it to be edgy in the first place. You know, I think if you just want to play the game, then play the game. Yeah, it's fine. I'm not going to play the game because I don't like Harry Potter. But if I even remotely liked Harry Potter, I'd probably be like, you know what? Yeah, we'll play it. Yeah, we'll see how it is. But I'm not going to because I don't really like Harry Potter because a basilisk is not a 60-foot long snake. It doesn't need to turn people to stone because it's a giant fucking snake. A basilisk is a tiny ass little lizard. It's already rooted in fucking history. You can't just come through and change that and then have me accept it. I don't care if this is the Harry Potter world and a basilisk is a giant fucking snake in the sewer. No, you're wrong. J.K. Rowling, you are fucking wrong. It's a tiny ass little lizard, and that's why it needs to turn people into fucking stone because that's its defense mechanism. That's why I don't like Harry Potter.